As expected, there was a full house in the Volkswagen Arena to see the league leaders take on Hoffenheim. Despite that hiccup in Cottbus last week, Wolfsburg still have a 2-point lead over Hertha Berlin. And replicas of the German Championship trophy all over the stadium. The home side in the green, Hoffenheim in the white, and hoping for their first win in 12 games. A nervous start by both sides. Fine goalkeeping from Hildebrandt, going down at the feet of Edin Dzeko. Hoffenheim missing a whole hatful of players through suspension or through injury, but Wolfsburg unchanged again for the sixth time. A great header coming in from Demba Ba, but how about the quality of that save from Diego Benaglio? World class. In Wolfsburg too, lovely warm weather and perfect conditions. As the half drew on, the two sides began to settle. Hoffenheim nervous, of course, because although it's hard to believe they were top of the table at Christmas, now languishing in 8th place. A wonderful chance, though, the best of the half for the visitors, and that should have been buried by Demba Ba. Misimovic, and how about that for a superb save from Hildebrandt. He's come in for a bit of criticism since returning to the Bundesliga from Valencia, but I must say, in the Volkswagen Arena, Hildebrandt was in outstanding form. Look at that save again, top draw. Hoffenheim had only the goalie to thank that they were not behind at half-time. The final attack of the first half. Graffisch prods it against the post. That Hoffenheim goes bearing a charm life once again. Timo Hildebrandt. By now, Wolfsburg had really settled, no more nerves, and they were turning the screw on Hoffenheim. But at half-time, it was still 0-0. Wolfsburg came out of the traps the way they had ended the first half. Schäfer battling away against Beck. Still Schäfer cracks it goalwards, just a little wide. The intention great, the execution not quite so. Back down the right. Demba Ba in the middle. Delightful chip. Again, Demba Ba. But a superb shot coming in. That was a difficult one to take. That was Boubacar Sanogo on loan from Bremen, who's really only scored 1 goal since coming in January. Not exactly the replacement for the injured Vidad Ibisevic that Ralf Rangnick had hoped for, the Hoffenheim coach. Then a strange situation in midfield. Sets up Edin Dzeko. Sanogo had challenged Misimovic, and in the end puts a perfect through ball to Edin Dzeko. Calamity for the big striker. The man from the Ivory Coast sets up the opposition. And Edin Dzeko, goal number 17 of the season, did not need asking twice. It was tragedy for Hoffenheim, but it was just what Wolfsburg needed. Graffisch down the right. Slack defending, but spot-on finishing. Edin Dzeko once again. The international with Bosnia-Herzegovina. Time to bring out the championship trophy replicas. But Comp allowing Graffisch to put the cross in, and Beck letting Dzeko get in front of him. There was worse to come for Hoffenheim. 3 defeats in the last 4 games. And had it not been for Timo Hildebrandt, Wolfsburg would have scored double figures. 78 minutes gone. As Gentner, Misimovic, Grafisch chips it over one striker to another. Oh, thank you, says Edin Dzeko as he completes his hat-trick. Felix Magath off his seat, the coach of Wolfsburg. This really was championship stuff now from Wolfsburg. Nothing at all that Hildebrandt could do about it. Goals 17, 18 and 19 from Edin Dzeko. 2 minutes from the end, Hoffenheim's misery complete. A silly challenge from Beck. He'd already been shown yellow. 2 minutes from the end, your side is 3-0 down. You do not put in a challenge like that. Referee Gagelman with no alternative but to dismiss Beck. And a penalty is awarded to Wolfsburg. Grafisch. He's netted 7 of them already, and he's 22 goals. That's 8. Takes his tally to 23. The league's leading goal scorer. The icing on the cake for the home side. Magath absolutely delighted. Just what he wanted. A fabulous victory that keeps Wolfsburg en route for the title.